All right. Arrest him for the rape. Defendant's financial resources alone make him a serious flight risk. The lab matched the prints on the shell casings to Megan's. Lied about it. That shows a clear and logical state of mind. Her fingerprints are on the shell casings, and her own sister places her. Where did you go? Jody, you have immunity. That means I cannot prosecute you for anything you say to me now unless you lie to me.
I'd like to make an appointment.
Not today. This is different, and you know it. Once a judge hears the suspect's history, he's gonna bend over backwards for the guy. I saw him, Alex. Plummer is stalking me. How did he know where you were when he was in the interview room being questioned? He must have overheard. How many drinks did you have? Olivia, the system made a mistake before. Now everything we do is under a microscope. I wasn't drunk. Unless we can establish he knew what Alicia was going to do, kidnapping's a stretch. Prove he sold Emma, and it's grand larceny. Fraud couples desperate for children. When we present your scam in court, a jury will convict you of murder and...
What's your offer?
No jail time. He makes restitution to all the couples he defrauded. Got a minute?
Only if you promise not to tell me you told me so.
You were just doing your job. Following the lead of a 12-year-old crime.
And now Tyler Blake's the victim, and I don't know how to fix it.
Then let me help. In your opinion, then, Doctor, would you recommend that Tyler be placed with his biological father?
No.
We've got a lot of pictures there.
Tyler's been the center of our lives since the day we got him.
What kind of life has he had with you?
We can't imagine being without him.
He will say he was carrying condoms and planned to use them. We can't prove otherwise.
You got anything in your bag of tricks, counselor?
But I'll have to check. And I'll have to involve your psychiatrist.
It's irrelevant.
Are we interrupting? Which is the standard set by the Supreme Court.
Do we know how?
It would be a big help if you could be there in case the judge has any questions about Tate's past.
Mr. Tate expresses his narcissism and his anger by having unprotected sex.
Cut him loose. That doesn't mean he killed her. We'll write the warrant for the drugs only. That'll allow you to search almost everywhere. Anything you find on top of that is gravy. After Harris's sunglasses fell, he demanded detectives replace them. He discarded them, which makes them fair game. So half a dozen teenage girls. What about their rights?
Mr. Harris's guilt or innocence isn't...
Your Honor, reasonable deception on the part of the police has been upheld by the Supreme Court.
Yes, and if.
Not given him the idea. Did you?
You really want to know?
No. A lot of arrows you got up there.
But no way to connect Vincent.
Technology. In fact, I only know of 2 cases in the entire United States where they did you. He loved you, but he didn't trust you.
Where do you think I got the 50?
Sick from school? No. So, in fact, withdrawn.
His convictions are a matter of public record, which provides a very legal prostitution. The minor's physical, mental, and emotional welfare was corrupted. Jog his memory about what he went through and nothing else. Confessed to SVU detectives and signed his own statement. We're satisfied with the facts. Can. Nelson's got science on her side. It's a generally accepted theory that violence and genes are... And then no one is truly responsible for their own actions. That's... Dr. Coffey has not specifically proven inherited behavior. Are we just going to make up new theories as we... Testimony now is that violent behavior is in fact a combination of many...
For us. Did Daryl Guan choose... Known better. Daryl was born and lived in...
Guan had a difficult life. He was raised knowing the only reason he exists is because his mother was violently raped. In a civilized society, we have to take responsibility for our actions. He knew what he was doing was wrong, and he did everything he could to get away with it. A law guardian appointed who will play ball. He'll let us talk to Glenn, provided everything the boy says is off the record.
Who have scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. Once they turn 18, the system doesn't want to know from them. Good night.
Hey, honest opinion. Can I put Glenn on the stand?
He's strong enough.
What if I prep the hell out of him?
Risk.
There. Dorothy will be at that table right there, but she can't talk to you and she can't touch you. Do you remember what the court officers do? Decide you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Yeah. Your Honor, I object to the blatant ongoing intimidation tactics. Who died? Please tell me you're kidding.
Just got a call from Riker.
course.
Took place, I'll make sure that they do. Interested in that. He is the first man to come forward. The statute for rape 1 was changed in January, Detective.
Calls her as a witness, there goes the case.
So the victim reports the crime and you just leave him twisting. I don't have to. Sex crimes is my purview. See ya.
To recognizance.
None, Your Honor.
Next case.
You say that as if I had a choice.
No, come on. We'll tag team. Bullying Hillary.
You want me to run for coffee, too? Or am I just the female attorney by your side for the cameras?
You're a highly... They will.
Preemptive strike. But I have to be honest with you, there are ways to get around it. Okay. Go home. Get some rest. Yeah, I'll take care of it. Your courtroom knowledge won't get you out of this one. My best offer is 25.
With that.
Objection. I'm sure there are plenty of tests the doctor did not perform, none of which are relevant.
Busy that day.
Your Honor.
It has to be completely expelled from the uterus.
We can't prove how and when that baby died beyond a reasonable doubt, and if you want to blame me for that, go right ahead. Is it at all possible your wife was having an affair that you didn't know about? How could you have known? You were so sure he couldn't have been your child. Did he cry? Did your son cry before you killed him?